my gosh, they actually have a pink flamingo set. Look at that. Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and today we are here at my antique store in Alton, Illinois. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of really good glass here. $15, little Westmoreland blue slag. A Bon dish and clear. Here's a Fenton fairy lamp in the amber. $28 actually is not too bad. Overall, the condition looks pretty good too. There's a lot of the sandwich glass here in the clear. Yeah, they've got a lot. Now here's some really pretty glassware in the middle in this on the shelf, and this great mother of pearl piece. This is a Japanware. Traditionally it would be lacquerware, but then eventually they stopped using lacquer so much for the little music boxes like this. So the technique is sort of like, it's called Japanning. It's a musical piece. And so they can use shellac, lacquer, to coat this wood box, and then they have mother of pearl inlay around the border here, and then hand painted. So those are fun. Ooh, I like these tumblers with the bubbles. Those are really beautiful. Blendo, the tumblers, so nice. This looks like a piece of hull, H-U-L-L. But it is not. It is something pottery. I wonder if it says on the tag. Let's see here. It's Hager. They say Hager, and it is a fairy lamp for $55. This is made by Westmoreland. I've sold this one before. It's a very pretty one. That fairy lamp has these like indented ovals. This place is pretty large. They have this whole warehouse back here as well with glass cases. Wow. They have a couple of these Bluebirds of Happiness. This is $7 on this one, but it's as is. They don't say it on the tag, but I noticed on the beak area there's a chip. But this one is adorable. I've sold one of these before where it's like two birds on a heart, but this is a big bird and a little bird on a heart, and that is only $10. So that's actually a really good price. $10 for that one, Leo Ward. And it's marked on the bottom. I'm gonna get that one. I just need to get somebody to come over here and do that at some point. Then near that, they have a whole bunch of carnival glass, and you can see that there is marigold carnival glass and the amethyst carnival glass. Okay, so I did get the Bluebird of Happiness double on a heart for $10, but also $28 for the green Fenton fairy lamp. This is known as frosted or satin glass, and it's overall in very good shape. I'm just double checking it over, because $28 is a really good price for a fairy lamp. So I have to just make sure. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there's a big crack down it, I believe. Darn it. They have some Fostoria heirloom up here. I love Fostoria heirloom. And this one is pink. They've got the pink and then also this green. Fostoria heirloom is known for being this sort of translucent, magical looking, like iridescent, see-through, stunning glass that it is. Pink, blue, very common. Green, I don't see a whole lot either. So that's really pretty. And in the same case, they have this Murano. This is known as Latticino, and it's $45. Latticino is a woven lattice work, and you can see that in there. It's sort of that white part about it, and then it has the ribbons of green, pink, yellow, and blue. And then even smaller is like the little gold glittery flecks, like the aventurine that's inside of it. It's just so pretty. And there's some figural pieces of the swan, blue and white. The pair of them is $145 for that one. Looks like a whole bunch of king's crown over here, and also known as thumbprint pattern. And we've got a cranberry and clear tumbler set right here. You know, I don't really often see that one, the tumblers of these. Huh. It's pretty. There's a couple Demi-Tasse cups up here, a few of them blue and white. That's lovely. And this one here has the enameling on it as well, where it's kind of raised. You can feel it when you touch it. And this really pretty lustery purple. Isn't that great? Milk glass hobnail pitcher back there. And then there's this ginger jar, Staffordshire, England, on the bottom. It's really pretty. Oh, look over there. We see Roseville, a whole display of the Roseville just around there. Roseville, I'm a big fan of Roseville because of the feeling of it. It's just that certain buttery smooth texture. Some of it though is glazed like this one. So not all Roseville is matte finish. They do have some glossy ones. I have an assortment of Moon and Star down here, and that is a very large piece that I don't see very often. It is it's a very large compote dish covered in the clear Moon and Stars. And they've got $35 on it, which is about right because it is one of those oddball pieces that it takes the right use for it. So definitely loaded up with candy, I suppose, but it's just a very large covered footed compote. And so that's really not bad. They also have the orange and then this lovely carnival glass type finish on that one with the iridescence, and then the green and the canisters even. Let's see what we got. For the little canister, $90 for... Oh, okay. I think it's starting to get to me. I took a pill this morning, but is it just this one? I can't imagine. 90 for one is not right. I think it's for the set of 3 there, because this little green one is 15 and this one by itself over here is 35. The swung vases are very popular, and here's a piece of Viking with the swung top on it. Isn't that beautiful? It's this ruby red. It has the pontil mark on the bottom. That's, of course, when it was made, blown, using that giant metal rod, and you blow into it. It creates that rough surface on the bottom for where it breaks apart from that rod. I just don't know how much how much there is left for the profit on it. I'm gonna abstain from that. This one looks like early Bleak to me, but it's an earlier mark of it. So I don't have all of them memorized, unfortunately. I would have to look this one up and tell you at what point this piece dates to. It might even say on the tag, for goodness sake. Well, it's $30. I'm gonna let you know. I'm just curious myself. All right, so this dates from between 1926 and 1946. So it's known as the third black mark. There were 3 black marks used. The first Bleak mark was black, but it had a different arrangement. Mainly that big circle that's under the ribbon was not there. So that's the main thing you could look at. But Bleak dates all the way to the late 1800s, early 1900s. So this is still very early for Bleak, considering they are still being produced today. Love that one, this nice ivory. Oh my gosh, they actually have a pink flamingo set. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Now these are Maddox of California. $65 for the entire set with the console bowl and the pink flower frog in the center. I wonder if that is original to that. This could have been a separate piece. Well, now it's together, but this could be by Hull or something along those lines. Yeah, or like Weller or something like that. But comes with it. This is so cool. Yeah, it says Maddox of California, Los Angeles right on the bottom. Now, it has tiny little flea bites on it, and that's very common with these ponds. I have one pond currently. I like that it's a set though. $65. Well, I could buy it and then sell the flower frog and feel better about myself. Back there is an old piece of McKee milk glass with the sailboats pattern. Actually, I think it's just called ships, but they made it in red like this, and they also made it in, I believe, like navy blue with the color of the print, but it's milk glass. So on the bottom, you can see the McKee logo. This is an early piece of McKee too, by the way, from the 30s era. And it's $35 for the mixing bowl. Would have been part of a set. And they did make these in refrigerator canisters and other types of storage canisters. That's a neat one that you don't see often enough. Wait a minute, is that one? Nope, that's something else. It's a little Dutch guy shaker. Okay. They have all of these glass cases. It's amazing. The Fenton opalescent blue back there, fan shape. It's lovely. It's amazing. I was able to get the flamingos too. So nice. Now I've been really interested in these lately. These metal bowl sets for the console bowls. They're just, I love them so much. It is Victorian opalescent blue. Oh, I really would like one like that. Or even like this one. See that one? Although I don't like that one as much. I like the opalescent version more so. And then there is also this one here. But again, I don't like the brass. I like the silver. And this beautiful pink with the silver crest on the outside of it. And then they have some other console bowls here without their metal caddies. Like this one here. Oxblood Bride's Bowl. The great part about this particular antique store is that all of the glass cases are unlocked and you just slide them open. So they have some Van Briggle up here that I wanted to look at. This little, looks like a turkey. $150 for the turkey flower frog, or is it a swan? It says swan. It's just a very oddly shaped swan. Oh, look at this one, the little pootie. P-U-T-T-I, it's a pootie. And there's also this June angel. She's $10 actually, that's not bad. I'm gonna consider the June angel, but there's also a November back here and a September. I like the September one. It has like the little blue birthstone coloring on there. That one's 15. Oh, and they even have some of these old German powder boxes. These are cool. I've sold one a long time ago, but this one has the yellow luster dress. She's $48. And this one here looks like a little ballerina girl. Let's see what it is marked on the bottom. Germany, of course. Lovely. It's a really pretty Murano bowl, and you can see it has the swirl on here. This is known as the circus tent pattern. Whenever it looks like that, well, because it looks like a circus tent, but it's blue and this nice white kind of pearlescent color, and then it does still have the gold little glitter flecks in there. $35 is not too bad. It's really pretty. It does have a couple little flea bites on the bottom here, I'm noticing, which is probably why the price point is where it's at. Luckily, I'm trying to get it upside down here. Luckily, it's on the bottom more so you don't see that whenever it's seated. And I really like that colorway. I really do. I would like to buy this, but it's my experience that I generally can't sell these for more than $45 or $50. So I'm going to have to, and that's on the upper side for me. I have sold many Murano bowls like this for about $35. So as much as I'd like to get it, I can't right now, so I won't. But I am still thinking about this wonderful metal and glass bowl. It would be for me, so I'm just trying to justify it, you know? Which is always the problem. It's $135. Well, they also have these flamingos. Now, these are the newer ones that you see at some of those stores that are outside. That one is lovely. That's an R. Atkinson Fox, and the color is really good on this one, too. They have 175 on it, which is among the higher priced ones I've seen, but the color is really vibrant, and it's kind of dark in here, so it's hard to see, but what you look for in something like this is that there's vibrant red tones, oranges, the warmer tones basically, because usually whenever you have an old print, it's pretty much just like the cool tones. You're gonna have your blues and your greens left, and it's gonna look very muted looking. This one, very vibrant. So a piece from the 20s or 30s, it's good that it still looks this great. This is a mass-produced piece at the time, and it's done in a commercial way, sort of like Thomas Kincaid is in our era, but it is a lithographic print. Okay, so we're gonna head back up towards the front, and we're gonna see if there's anything else that catches our eye on the way, I am going to not get, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. British glass. What in the world? That is stunning. Look at those. They're like éperonnés, but they're hung. Oh my gosh. You see them, they're kind of just like dangling there. What? Book 4, British glass. I need to go to England just to buy some stuff. Where's those pictures at? I want to see them in color. That is beautiful too. This Art Nouveau with the green and silver overlay. I enjoy that immensely. Immensely. I'm looking for the thing that's on the top. Look at those. They look like tree branches, kind of, in the organic shapes of nature. Look at those. Those are more elegant looking. Okay, I'm trying to find... This is a nice booklet. I really enjoy this booklet. These are known as lusters, and they have the little dangly crystal prisms on there. Where is the stuff from the title image, or from the cover? Looking for the cover stuff. Really? They don't have them in here. Oh, it's misleading. That's really pretty. I haven't seen this one before. Look at that, the texture on that. It's this opalescent, and it has the diamond pattern with the little hobnails in the middle for $75. And they have this pink. Oh, that's lovely. This has the cabbage, I think cabbage rose pattern on it, or Sharon pattern. They have Fenton cabbage rose swung vase peach iridescent for $23, and this is from the 80s actually. The tip for Fenton is if you look at the bottom or where the mark is, look for the word Fenton, look underneath it to see if there's a number. In this case, there's an 8, which means 1980s. If there was a 9, it would be 1990s. If there's a 0, 2000s. In the 70s, there was no number. All right, so that was really great. I had no clue it was so large inside, and I did get my flamingos and some other like little doodads in there. So really good. So I guess we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.